Super. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. Today is June 19th. All right, let's just jump on in. If you're a regular viewer, you notice this is the fire department banking, turning right over the jetty rocks, over the exact same airspace, right here. This is where consistently I record these UFO dragons. They pull up to the jetty rocks, they bank to the right. Within a 1,000-foot radius, these things fly by over and over. A high degree of predictability, a high degree. You can do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they just fly by here. That's at 12%. You see how fast the rotor is going? It's slow, but it's not super slow, so the video's at 12. These UAP dragons, it's about 2,000 miles an hour, no sonic boom, and they do leave a clicking sound behind on your video, a tiny click. It's easy to miss. It took me actually 3 years before I realized the clicking was there. I even had, in all fairness, I even had some professionals telling me when they were watching the videos, they were saying, you know, there's some clicking going on. I just thought it was too much data, and I said, no, that just can't be. These dragons can't be doing all that. I mean, they can't have these speeds and trigger the X-band and leaving a click. That's just too good to be true. Well, I was wrong that they are leaving a click. So now we all know. You know, I'm trying to speed up the learning curve for all of us. Very easy to predict. Take your phone out. If you can, anyone can record these anywhere in the world. Just take your phone out, just zoom in a little bit, not too close. You need about 1,000 foot of airspace. Look for a tiny dot. That will be the UFO dragon. They are reconning everything on Earth, especially over 150 feet. So airplanes, helicopters, balloons, kites, even drones, Earth drones. Okay, super. Let's go to the next. Okay, let's shoot through a lot more videos. By the way, if you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, or you can send me your dragon video at custodianfile@gmail.com. All right, here are some timelines and IP addresses. All you do is look at air show videos. You'll see these things flying around. And right here we have an orb with a dragon. Very, very common. Whenever you see these orbs are much slower, maybe 200 miles an hour. More or less they hover, but they are more or less they're buzzed. They're buzzed by dragons. Here we go, Blue Angel, St. Louis. Just watch air shows. I can't stress how easy it is. And in this case, we have an orb. So I don't edit the videos anymore. There's just not enough time. Because I'm getting videos all over the world here. So there's the IP. There's the timeline. Look it up if you want. Another air show, St. Louis. They were that was only just a few weeks ago. They were in New York a few weeks ago. They'll be somewhere 2 weeks from now, and there'll be dragons there too. This is how consistent. It's as predictable as gravity. Remember this old photo of Madonna? See the guy in the right corner with his looking up with his hand up to his head? Clearly indicating, the painter's indicating they're looking at something in the sky. This was like 500 years ago. What would be flying in the sky? We don't know if that's a dragon or a regular UFO ship. It doesn't matter at this point. They're looking up, they're trying to tell you, hey, there's something in our skies. So these things I think have been around for a really long time, to say the least. Pretty impressive. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, super, June 11, not too long ago, LAPD getting tagged. Same air spot right here, right in front of my balcony, over and over. They're doing everything they can. Now that same helicopter, for some reason, flew out and then came back in and flew right at my camera. They haven't done that in a long time. I mean, just like I could have reached out and touched them. There's the ID number. There's the chopper. I mean, I could have zoomed in. There's the radar. He flew out and then just came back. They're doing everything they can. it's what do you do? What do you do? You're chasing these little puppies going 2,000 miles around. You know, what do you do? It's very frustrating. I get it. I mean, if I was them, I know what I would do. I would talk to other smart people. That's what I would do. That's generally what you do to solve a situation. But, you know, what do I know? So anyway, here, yeah, that's where he came back and circled the gas company. They're all over the gas company. It's easy video. All right, let's shoot through. There's a lot of videos here I want to show you, a lot more. Let's go to the next. Super, here we go. Here's from the SD files, I believe San Diego. These dragons, they're just more or less flying up to the camera for some unknown reason. I'm beginning to think these dragons are taking a personal interest in people, not just necessarily aircraft, helicopters, but it appears that they are taking an interest in some people, flying pretty darn close enough where you know, where you think you're ducking, or you can hear them fly over your head, one of the two. So yeah, here we go. Here's another. You see that? That's the typical silhouette right there. A dragon with the plasma jets. Those, if you're new to the channel, those are not wings on a bug. They operate with two plasma jet, extreme high voltage. So basically that's their propulsion. That's a classic silhouette. When you see that picture, you know you're dealing with a UFO dragon. Very fast. All of them are invisible to the human eye, with binoculars also, just invisible. Fortunately, digital cameras, they can see them. Even on some old video, you could see them too, but it's really the digital cameras are a breakthrough. They can see IR and they can pick them up easily. 30 frames of work, but 60 frames, at least 60 frames 4K is the way to go. And most cell phone cameras are now that 4K 60 frames. Just record helicopters or anything in the air, give it a try. Within 3 or 4 tries, I think you'll capture a dragon in no time. They're all over the world. Just take the challenge, Dragon Challenge. It doesn't cost you anything, a few minutes of your time. I think you'll be very impressed with the results. All right, let's go to the next. Super, look at this from Chip in Florida. Thank you, Chip. It's following the format. We're gonna just run through a whole bunch of videos real fast because there's just so many videos out there. He's just recording airliners. There it is, recording airliners, and these things are flying by. If you're new to the channel, again, you're like, no, these got to be birds, these got to be bugs. I can see their wings. Yeah, these are not wings. These are very sophisticated, to say the least. Very small, most likely drones, UFO drones, running on high voltage. You're just seeing their plasma jets, their energy discharge. That's all it is, because nothing flies for free, no matter how advanced it is. It's just not going to fly for free. That concept doesn't exist. I know we all wish they did. It doesn't exist. If it did, I'd find it. It just doesn't exist. So Chip, thank you so much. I mean, you're knocking it out of the park over and over. He's doing this every day. He must have, at this point, over 1,000 videos. And you can do this yourself, and I recommend you start your own dragon library, because someday it's going to be needed. I really do. I really see eventually, let's just say the universities, the movie people, they're going to want to get their hands on all the dragon video possible. And if you have yours ready to go, you're going to be a happy camper. All right, let's go to the next video here. Okay, we're going to end the video with this. Black Hawk cruising over Marina Del Rey, over the Jetty Rocks, 3%. See how slow the rotor blade's going? The Black Hawks are like VIP, so if you're gonna get tagged, I'm gonna edit that really careful. And look at that, there are 2 dragons there. One way out there over the ocean, the other one much closer to the camera. And this is it. This is all you have to do. Just record helicopters and airliners over and over. So that will pretty much do it. I'm going to run a couple of specials. I'm going to post a whole bunch of videos of Apaches only, Blackhawks only. I'm really going to just try to put all that video out there instead of saving it for a rainy day, because it really needs to be posted and really just show you guys need to see it once, at least one time. So I'm going to do my best really to speed things up now overall. Okay, that will do it for Custodian File. This is Robert. Stay safe until the next video. Bye-bye.